What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking Ultimate Legends, what you need to do to prepare for it. Are you still looking for an active legend that's available right now for dirt cheap? Or are you going to wait until the EA market crash assembles itself once again? A lot of you guys really enjoy these videos where I kind of explain to you guys the way that you take advantage of what's going to be coming and get rid of the players early so that you don't really have to worry about too much. Unfortunately, with the way that everything is right now, the only thing that has value at this time right now are the current players that go into the set to get the Super Bowl MVP. Once Tom Brady is released, none of this will really matter. Like William Perry, at one point he was down to like 290, whatever. He skyrocketed up. Namath has jumped back up as well. So some of you guys have a lot of questions about, Gmia, the Ultimate Legends. Are they going to be 98 overall? They should be. They should be 98 overalls, most of them, and they should go to a gold 99 with a power-up. That is generally the way that it usually happens. After the first 99 overall is released, EA Sports starts going crazy and a lot of cards will start getting them, right? So a lot of the questions that comes in right now is like, okay, what should I be doing at this time? At this point, all of you guys that have been playing the game actively throughout the year should have already completed this Legends token exchange and gotten your free player. For those of you guys that are coming in later and you're wondering why the challenges are not there, it is a live content type of game, similar to Fortnite, NBA 2K. There's a lot of things that are live content based. It's not like old school where you can just go back and then just replay it and then you can see what's there. It's not like that anymore. So people have to understand that it's a very, very important thing to definitely keep in mind. Once you miss that little train right there where they have everything set up for you to get something, they do go ahead and remove that live content. So unfortunately, it hurts me when my viewers don't get everything, but I do my best to try to get it out early enough with the information and we go through it on a week-to-week basis so that all of us can enjoy what little things EA gives us, back for free or whatever, or something that can help build your team so that you don't have to spend money and you can grind the game and get better at the game with things that you can do organically instead of having to, put points on and stuff like that. Because like I said, I'm a hybrid player where sometimes I'll get a bundle for certain players and I'll do certain things, but I don't often buy packs because a lot of the stuff I'm always grinding. Like with house rules right now, a lot of you guys that are looking for coins and stuff, you should be grinding house rules. There should be no reason at all why you're not grinding house rules, but you'll make excuses for why you're not doing it and then be mad when you don't get anything. But you have to do, you got to put some kind of work in, guys. That's the only way that it's going to be, pretty much able to work out for you. So at this time right now, many of you guys are going to have to figure out a couple things, right? What do I want to do with some of the players that I currently have? Are the prices way too low? Is the market crash going to heavily affect my team? That's what you should be looking at. So depending on what your theme team is or what team has limiteds, you got to remember this, right? When we get the next series, pretty much they delayed Series 4 so long, I don't know what they're going to do for Series 5. So whenever they decide to do that, a lot of the limiteds right now, once they come down to be reduxes and the price pretty much wavers down a lot of the other prices surrounding everything else in the market are also going to come down because that's what the new series does. But even prior to that, right now, a lot of these legends are dirt cheap. There is no reason that through playing house rules, getting trophies, playing, weekend league, some of you guys still do solo battles, there is no reason why you shouldn't have been able to assemble a decent team. These are team of the year players, right? That are 183, whatever. And I know a lot of these guys are garbage or whatever, but you should be able to handle this. There should be no reason why you're not able to go ahead and put together a monster team at this time with the way the market is by just playing the actual game. Especially with the fact that we went through all the first down stuff and we got our 2 free 95 overall players. We completed sets, got back the Nats, quick sold the Nats for a lot of training, and continued to go on with it. So the reason that I point this out, right, to kind of give you an idea of what's coming with the market crash is because more than likely, like I said prior, 98 overall is what we're looking for, right? That's pretty much what it should be around. It should be around that rate. So because of that, these cards are going to have no choice but to continue to come down. So we always go from a time where training is like really expensive to where training is just right there ready to go. Also, I want to point out, depending on how we feel with the Tom Brady card that they're going to be releasing later, these prices may drop even more drastically. it may be even more ridiculous. So that's why I say it's always smart to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, all at GmiasWorld, to know what's going on currently within Madden. Because if I see something or something's going on, I'm going to let you guys know about it so you guys can jump on it and see what's going on. Even if it's a mistake from EA with how they do something, you got to take advantage of it and be able to, be able to go ahead and see what's up. Now, once Ultimate Legends are dropped, like I said, with the 98s, the power-up should make it go to a 99. You know, like how sort of like certain cards already do that, like Jamal Adams at sub linebacker has a gold 99. You guys should be able to turn the 98s to gold 99s once that happens. All right. So with the way that we evaluate our teams, I know a lot of you guys are like, yo, Gmia, what's up? You've been changing your team up a lot. What's going on with it? I really haven't made that many drastic changes, and any change that I've made, I've already disclosed, because I disclose everything that I'm doing with my team. I changed my interior O lineman because I wanted to make sure that I had the proper run blocks when I choose to run. I had all Raiders. They were not getting it done. They sucked. I had to get rid of those guys or put them in as backups and, pretty much like, make a better O-line so that I can move and do things better in the run game. Because in some cases where you play a guy that has 19 one-step aheads, you're not going to be able to pass the ball efficiently. You will be able to motion and get dudes open and stuff like that, but who wants to do that every snap? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do that every snap. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys don't want to do it. So when it all comes down to it, if you can run the ball with a solid O-line, run the ball, right? So that's one of the, major changes that were made. Justin Herbert is still there. Probably he's going to, get his new card. He is the offensive rookie of the year or something like that. So we'll see how that works out. I do like his card. I don't feel that there's any real need to go away from him. I do, like I said, I really, really enjoy the way Justin Herbert plays. So that's my opinion on that. Now, with Mike Evans, right? This is where it gets really, really interesting. A lot of you guys are like, yo, Gmia, what's up, bro? You got rid of Lazard, who does it so hard. And I understand why it seems weird. Like, why would I get rid of Lazard when he's doing it so hard? Well, 96 versus 97 speed with a 6'5" player, it's a huge, huge difference. So he actually burns people deep. And several times during Weekend League, which I didn't finish, I had like 6 games left. I just didn't finish it because of the Super Bowl. But he'll just get by people. And it's, maybe it's the 97 deep route running, whatever it is. He'll just run right by. Similar to how Jermichael Finley used to do it at the beginning of the year. So in my opinion, I had to go with the better player for me. If you guys still like Lazard and he's doing it extra hard, you can do whatever you want. I'm just letting you guys understand, I play the game differently, so I'm looking for different aspects of what my players can do. For instance, right, with Randy Moss is probably, I'm probably going to have to put him in as a slot receiver. He may have to be a slot receiver. Like, believe it or not, he might not, like, I might have to put DK Metcalf on the outside and he may become a slot receiver. Because I don't know, in most cases, and I know DK Metcalf is 6'3", but DK Metcalf is like a more physical, big body guy. And with the run game, he's just so much more efficient. And Randy Moss be out there getting thrown around, and you'll go to one side of the ball and you think that you have a free run to the touchdown, and then you'll see a guy come and tackle you because Randy Moss can't hold a block. So we know Calvin Johnson should be coming. Some of you guys are saying, yeah, they've never done a Hall of Fame player situation. They've never really done it like that, but they've released players around the time of Hall of Fame with honors, whether it's a limited or whatever it is. So I have a feeling that, whether they go Ultimate Legend Calvin Johnson off the rip or Charles Woodson or something like that, those players that are already in the game are going to get something sooner than later. So we'll be revamping this team again offensively very, very soon. So what you see right here, Mike Evans going to be there. I would love to go Tampa Bay theme team, but I don't get enough from that theme team. So we're not going to make Mike Evans a 99 overall. He's fine at 97. We just got to moss dudes uncontrollably. It is what it is. All right. Defensively, when you jump over there, it's not a lot done on this side of the ball either. Khalil Mack, he plays left end and right end. We just sub him in for that. Michael Strahan is still out there being a dog. We still got Dion. We got Charles Woodson, Rod Woodson. And that's pretty much it. That's all that's been going on right now. There's been nothing else. And we have LT at the specialist position. LT is over there chilling, doing his dumb dizzle as well. So with those things that are coming right now, as far as Ultimate Legends and the way the market is, I don't really have anything right now that's going to be heavily affecting the way that I'm going to lose value in my team, because a lot of these cards are free nats, either from not solo battles, house rules, or just one of the Nat fantasy packs that you get from doing challenges. For the most part, like Marcus Williams, that's a free Nat card. You know, like a lot of the cards that I have, because I put the time in. Deion Sanders, I think he's also, no, Lawrence Taylor is my free 50 player. So I have a lot of cards that don't really have value outside of what they do for my team. But I will tell you this, what they usually do, and what's probably gonna happen, is that they're going to end up with the Team Diamonds. The Team Diamonds are gonna ultimately start to get their Ultimate Legends, because if they do it any way that they did it last year, that's probably what's gonna happen. Now, Warwick Dunn is an exception because he got one of the final Legends. Adrian Wilson got a new card also. Weddle got a new card. But a lot of the other cards, Bob Sanders got a new one. These other cards, Mark Clayton got a new card, Troy Vincent did. Everybody else that's not there, they're gonna start to get, you know, Jermichael Finley got one. These guys will get additional ones. Rich Gannon's gonna probably get an Ultimate Legend soon. So you can go through this and kind of figure what they're gonna be doing. Max Strong should be getting something. You know, the O-line, well, with Phil Loadhawk for the Vikings. These things are gonna be happening sooner than later. I wanna point that out because the values of those Team Diamonds may increase in value if you wanna invest in some of the ones that haven't already received one of the, you know, the final Legends, because they're going to most likely be getting, you know, some upgrades. So, you know, those are just some of the things that you should be looking for. Check out your actual team, guys. If your team right now has already lost value, you don't got to panic. Just chill. It is what it is. Just grind the game, do what you have to do. But if you still see value in like a Jermichael Finley and you want to get rid of him now and, you know, see what happens with Ultimate Legends, maybe you get something else that's better, or they drop a limited or whatever, and you're getting decent value, but his price has already come down a lot. Also, Darren Waller, who's like probably right now one of the better tight ends in the game, next to Vernon Davis, he's dirt cheap as well. So it's not really much you can do right now unless you're buying, because people are going to start dumping their cards soon, very, very soon, once they announce the Ultimate Legends, because they don't want to lose that much, so they'll get rid of their other Legends, not realizing that some of those regular Legends like Michael Strahan, you know, these guys are good players. These guys are still good players, and unless they nerf them visibly, they will continue to be pretty decent. So I don't really see the urgency of selling them. But if my Lawrence Taylor wasn't Nat, and I didn't get him for free from the 50-player challenges, I probably would sell him and just buy him back. Because I have a feeling like Ricky Jackson and all these guys are coming out with Ultimate Legends that may heavily affect the price range of Lawrence Taylor. So if you guys have any additional questions, comments, whatever, go ahead and leave that in the comment section. The community will love to help, which is one of the things that I'm proud of with this community. You guys help each other out very, very well, and we keep it, you know, the right way when we're asking for information, and that's a beautiful thing to see. So thank you guys so much. As always, I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.